The French have been forced to eat humble pie after demands from Paris for the British government to help save Eurostar were rebuffed, forcing France to bear the brunt of the bailout burden. Eurostar is headquartered in London but majority owned by France's public train company, SNCF. Britain sold its 40% stake in 2015 for £750 million. After the cross-channel train operator fell into difficulties brought on by COVID, the company began to lean on stakeholders for bailout money. Without additional funding from government, there is a real risk to the survival of Eurostar. The current situation is very serious, read a panicked statement released by Eurostar in January. 28 businesses followed up with a joint letter sent to the British government demanding rescue loans. The Department for Transport replied with a dry statement pledging to continue to work closely with Eurostar, but withheld promises of financial aid. At the time, France's Transport Minister, Jean-Baptiste Djebari, said his government was working on mechanisms for aid with the Brits. Today's revelation has been interpreted as a diplomatic win for Djebari's opposite number, Grant Shapps, after he refused to bow to French pressure. "Not our company to rescue," was Shapps' retort earlier this year. Efforts were stepped up last month when Eurostar warned that without additional funding from the government there would be a real risk to the survival of Eurostar, describing its predicament as very serious. It was reportedly losing £500 million a year with only one service running to Paris each day, instead of every hour. A UK official told the Financial Times, "The tunnel and the rolling stock are there. Someone would take them on, even if the company went to the wall. There's no appetite for bailing them out at all. They held their nerve. The shareholders will do the heavy lifting," city sources have told The Telegraph. The biggest wedge of the £400 million rescue package is made up of new loans from shareholders. The majority of the £150 million outlay will be funded by French taxpayers. £50 million of new equity is being brought in together with commercial loans. NatWest is one of the lenders. "The refinancing agreement is the key factor enabling us to increase our services as the situation with the pandemic starts to improve," said Eurostar chief executive, Jacques Damas.